It's a global economy now. Certainly with the internet, one can reach every corner of the earth, and commerce occurs at a global scale now.
I appreciate going abroad and learning new things. So I don't often see that in some of the students, that particular interest, but they should. Your customer is now global. It's not domestic. And it's even difficult to have a small company that's used to dealing domestic to open up and say, listen, your product is worldwide. You need to export. You need to expand your business model.
The exchange program mainly consists of a cultural exchange. You will have to learn how to overcome cultural barriers.
We wanted to give students the opportunities, first of all, to learn a foreign language better than they could by just taking classes at home. And of course we want to expose them to a different culture, to a foreign culture. Students learn to survive in a foreign environment, in different education systems. They learn about new approaches, how to be taught, how to work together with other students, and they get in touch with a different education culture. There's still a huge difference between the German and the American markets and the different business culture that can be observed.
The exchange program mainly consists of two parts. That is the job shadowing in Germany, where American students will take an internship at the training companies of the DHBW students, and they will learn about German business and how German business is done. And then on the other hand side, there's the part in California, in America, where students will take part in a business simulation, where they learn how to manage a company and how to compete against other companies and other teams. And besides that, there are also some company tours where you will learn how local companies in Southern California manage their business.
We go to several companies, we have guided tours, and in all cases we also have a discussion with management. That is opening up a lot of insight into how operation is going in these companies, what the strategies of the companies, and also a little bit about the business culture that is practiced in these companies. So the program typically is consisting of company tours and of invited talks from speakers to various topics like big data or international trade or things like that. So there's a variety of options that are enriching this program besides classes.
Germany as a country, certainly they have a strong financial foundation. They're wonderful at engineering, and I think the more we can learn from that, I think the better we would be, certainly as an experience.
It's always good to get somebody else's perspective on how to do business, how to relate to one another. You know, that's exposure you can't buy. Why wouldn't you be open to exchanging ideas and thoughts? And this is a good start, is to you know, learn from the German students and vice versa. Go to Germany, learn how they do business. It's very interesting. You may come out with a different way of doing things, something that's an aberration of the two, and it might work for you.
Everyone welcomed me with open arms. It was really nice and helpful to be able to break down the wall between working in the United States and working in Germany despite the language barrier.
Besides all the studying and the exchange program, there's also a lot of free time you can use for vacation. For example, you can go to Las Vegas in America or LA or travel all around the Southern California area. And on the other hand side, you can go to Europe, you can travel all over Europe. Like, Europe is really small compared to America, so you can easily reach Munich, Paris, Amsterdam, Berlin, for example, and it's really affordable.
The size and scale is something that you just need to be aware of, but beyond that, I think The weather is very positive here. We're in Southern California. It gets cold and rainy in Northern California, but here it's sunny most of the time. So I would say come and enjoy yourselves.
The wideness of the landscape and the pioneer spirit that still can be seen here in the minds of the people.
What I enjoyed the most was experiencing another culture with people who lived there, because they were able to show me the way that they lived easier than if I just came to Europe by myself. Also, when they came to California, it was really fun and interesting to get to know them and show them how we live our life over there.
Just be yourself. People are not gonna judge you if you're too shy. It's the better you get to know someone, the better that you're gonna act in the long run, especially if you get to know them over the internet, and then when you meet them in person, you're gonna be able to have a little bit more self-confidence.
You have to be open to change, and change is always difficult, at least I'd say for most students here and most people. Change is very difficult to come by. If you can just open up to it, you'll have the whole world to experience.
It was very nice to experience a little short period of what my peers were doing as an internship, something that I have not experienced yet in the States. The sooner you start, the easier it is to actually get things going when you're already here, and don't be afraid to use the social media as a way of connecting with them before you even meet them.
I gained an incredible experience by learning so much in my company and made many new friends that I'm gonna have forever, and it's gonna be an experience that I'm gonna remember for the rest of my life. I would do it again if I could. I would totally go back. I would go to school there, I would live there. It's awesome, I love it.